Alright guys, so this is obviously going to be a pre-recorded video. So anyways, while I was actually in school towards the end, I decided to, you know what, let's go ahead and let's use Evolution Blue Vegeta in the Reps of Universe 7 category Super Battle Road. This is actually my third attempt, so the first two attempts failed again. That was to be expected. Again, I really tried not to use any items during this entire run. I was successful, but I think in the last fight I did end up having to use an item, which did cut the title from being, full no item run, Reps of Universe 7 Super Battle Road. But again, the team build I decided to go with was, I think Vegeta is actually our leader. If not, it's Kaioken Goku. I actually forgot, but I do believe it's actually Vegeta who's leader. Again, that's because Vegeta gives a full stats buff across the board. Kaioken Goku only gives 130% to HP, which is something that I didn't want to do. I would much rather take maybe 150% to HP than 130%. So that is what I decided to do. So again, we brought UI Goku as a friend just because, again, UI Goku is going to be very good in this stage with his 70% chance to dodge. Even though, again, I said, Vegeta to me is personally better. Again, UI Goku is still really good. Again, just in this rotation alone, we did see Vegeta take some damage in the beginning, but again, that is to be expected. That is type disadvantage in Super Battle Road. But again, once he gets a couple of hits on him, that's when he begins building up his damage reduction. And then the Team Universe 7 / Android 17, very good. And then because of team cost issues, I had to bring that free-to-play UI Goku. And then again, Master Roshi has a 70% chance to stun on his 12 key. So again, I do want to keep Lavender on a kind of stun cycle. And then again, Tien and Roshi are giving 3 key 40% attack and defense to the whole team. A very powerful ability. But I did decide to float him off, and we did get the stun once more. Again, that was the whole point of it. I did want to keep, again, Lavender on a stun-based lock, just because, again, we have a lot of int-type units. So, I knew we could easily get rid of him, and then, again, our focus was on Bergamo to get rid of Bergamo as soon as possible. And then one more thing about Tien and Roshi is they do have the ability to lower attack and seal. And then again, they did get a double super right there, so they lowered his attack twice. And then, of course, they sealed him. So again, Lavender is both stunned and sealed, so he's not going to be able to do anything. And lucky us, we got the active skills. I go ahead and I decide to pop the Android 17 / Team Universe 7 one. Again, I could have used Vegeta's, but again, Vegeta's active skill is an AoE attack, so I thought it's probably going to be a waste if I waste it just on one character. Again, to really showcase Vegeta's active skill potential, it would have been much better if, say, all of them, somehow still survived, and then we went ahead and used it. So again, so far we're blown through the stage really easily. Again, no items were used. We barely have any damage on us. So far so good. This is actually the fight that gave me the most trouble. But again, this is actually a good showing right now for Master Roshi as well, his defensive capabilities, even though I think, for me, this stage was easily the most troublesome, especially the typings of the characters, STR, AGL, and INT. STR is really bad for Master Roshi, of course. As you saw, we took quite a bit of damage there. But again, against type neutral, Master Roshi's taken around 4,000 per hit, which is really good. Unfortunately, we didn't get the stun off on that turn with Master Roshi, but we did get the 30% dodge that he does have. And then my main goal was to get rid of Rosie because she's in order to make it so that Tien and Master Roshi, the free-to-play unit, don't have to deal with Rosie at all, so they don't get, absolutely mollywopped. And then this free-to-play UI signed Goku coming in clutch, dodging all 3 attacks. He, of course, has a 50% chance to dodge for the first 6 turns from the start of battle, so it's really good that we got him in the first slot because, again, that allows him to super attack, get his dodge, build up his defense, which is another thing about that Goku, where, again, he, for 6 turns, just like with his dodge, he raises attack and defense. And so here we go, Tien and Master Roshi were targeting units that I want to keep sealed as well as lower their attack. Again, this is a Vegeta showcase, of him taking damage. Again, he did take over 100k, that is to be expected. Again, he is a unit that needs to get hit and build up his damage reduction. But then again, after a while, he's not taking any damage. And in fact, he took under 100k from Rosie's super attack. So that, I think, really shows how good this Vegeta is. And then Kakunsa over here decides to super, so Vegeta does have his full damage reduction active, and he's only taking 53k. That is very good. Again, that just goes to show what an amazing defensive unit Vegeta is with this damage reduction. And then again, keep in mind, my Vegeta's only at 55%, so again, honestly, Vegeta at maybe 2 or maybe even 1 dupe is going to be able to defend much better than mine was. And then we got the Spirit Bomb off. This is another thing that helped us really cheese this event, is Goku's Spirit Bomb. So as you know, Kaioken Goku, when he's under 59% HP, can literally use the Spirit Bomb. There's no turn restriction. The only restriction he has is HP, which for Super Battle Road is very good, because again, more than likely you're gonna fall under the HP threshold. So we were able to do some really good damage right there. And then we're trying to set up our rotations. I got a notification from Discord. Let's ignore that. So I think we finish off most of the units here. We do... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think we actually finish off everybody in this rotation, if I'm not mistaken. Because again, Master Roshi is going to go for Rosie. UI Goku, I think I put on Kakunsa. Yeah, and I think he crits and kills her. I think we actually finish the fight right here, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, this is when we head on over to the third fight then. Yeah, because 4 million attack stat by Master Roshi, very impressive unit. Honestly, easily one of the best free-to-play units in game. And look, he's taking 5k type disadvantage in Super Battle Road. That just goes to show how strong this unit is. And yep, we do end up finishing him off, and then we go ahead and we go to the third and final fight against the Pride Troopers, Jiren, Toppo, and Dispo. Now, of course, I know I'm not going to be able to survive it no matter what I do, so yeah, we are at a pretty good defensive stat, 137k defense with Evolution Blue Vegeta. I go ahead and I use an Android 8 that really boosts our defense up to 200k, because again, the Android 8 support type gives, I believe it is 50% to our defensive stat. So with that on right now, we did get, so currently we have 20% damage reduction with 200k defense. I'm surprised that actually did a lot of damage, because again, we're at 200k defense with 20% damage reduction. That just goes to show how strong the enemies are in this last stage. But then again, now that Vegeta's gotten hit multiple times, his damage reduction is all the way up, so he's not going to be able to take some damage. But then again, I was actually really surprised, like I said before, with the Dispo, getting hit, that hard. And then the Team Universe 7 took double digits as well with their defense increased. And then another thing that they actually have is they raise the defense of all allies by 30%. That includes their own. So again, they got another defensive buff on super attack. And then the free-to-play UI Sign Goku, again, double super, double raising his defense. He did dodge the attacks right there, some of the attacks. So, that's very good. And then again, we're just trying to beat this as fast as possible. So I'm just, targeting the units that I know are going to be the most troublesome for me. And then here we go, UI Goku with the 70% chance to dodge, evading everything. I think he does dodge this. Yep. Yes, he does. And then again, double digits. And then we do focus on Dispo, just because again, we took like 200k from, or 100k or something like that from Dispo. So I did really want to get rid of Dispo as soon as possible. Thank God we dodged that super attack, because we probably would have died if UI Goku got hit by that Jiren super attack. And then Master Roshi with a 5.2 million attack stat almost kills Toppo by himself. And then of course we do have the Tien and Roshi go ahead and seal as well as lower the attack of Jiren. We did take a bit of damage there, but again, we did get an increase in their defense, so this should not do that much to them. Yep, under 100k. Very good showing for them right there. And then once more, we do have the Spirit Bomb to cheese the event. Again, this has easily become one of my favorite mechanics in the game. Before, I was very indifferent when it came to Kaioken Goku, but actually, after being able to use him and utilize him in many events, over here on my JP account, because again, I don't have him on Global, I'm actually a really big fan of Kaioken Goku. And then I'm pretty sure we might finish it off here. Again, if Vegeta is able to get a double super double crit, you know, he should easily be able to finish off Jiren. And then Team Universe 7, again, they're at 22 ki, so they have their full attack passive active. They should be able to do some very solid damage as well. And then here Vegeta goes. I think this wasn't a crit. I'm not quite sure. Is this a crit? No, it's not. So no double super as well, which is a bit of an issue. And then Team Universe 7, a 6.3 million attack stat. Again, keep in mind, Kaioken Goku, when he does the Spirit Bomb, does give an attack buff on super attack, just like LRB Pan does. And there you go, we're tanking really well, because again, he raises defense for all allies by 30%. So again, that's going to allow Kaioken Goku to tank much better. Now, the reason why I decided to set my aims to Dispo, even though we did take a bit of damage there, is because again, I did want to weaken Dispo as much as possible, so that when we get to this rotation, UI Goku's going to easily be able to just get rid of him. And then of course, Master Roshi be able to take down Toppo. And then just have my free-to-play UI Sign Goku right there in the back, just in case. And then we also got the Dokkan attack, which is really good. And then this is actually the end of it. I don't really see them surviving it. Again, this is a Rainbow UI Goku friend. Again, 4 million attack stat in Super Battle Road. That is going to kill no matter what. Unless he doesn't crit, and for some reason, like, these bosses just have an insane amount of health. But no, this is for sure death. Because I think he even crits. No, he doesn't crit, but yep, that's death. And then we finish the Super Battle Road run. So anyways, guys, I mean, this is the effect an anniversary can have. I came into the anniversary with not that many good units. In fact, the only units I had were Heroes units, and there we go. We beat the Super Battle Road stage. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Again, overall, the units performed very well. I'm especially impressed by Vegeta. I think Vegeta performed really well. Again, I only used one item. Again, so we were pretty close with the no item run, and again, this is not a bad build. You know, most of the units on here are free to play. Roshi, Tien, and the UI Sign Goku are all free to play. Free to play is the UI Goku as well, the LR, because again, he's a friend, so you can just easily bring him into the event. So the only 3 units that really aren't are just Vegeta, Team Universe 7, and Kaioken Goku. So that is going to do it for today's video, guys, like I said before, and I'll see you guys next time.